Somaya and alumni of our college since then. Captain was born and brought up in Mumbai in a simple middle class family, with father working as a senior superintendent engineer in Air India and mother as a principal in reputed government school in Calcutta. He started his academic career by doing diploma in electronics and telecommunication and further joined Somaya for pursuing BE in electronics. After pursuing BE, he went to the United States and completed his commercial pilot training from California. Achieving the dream of becoming a pilot was not an easy task. Life made him go through various ups and downs, but his hard work and perseverance made him accomplish his dream. His father has always been his inspiration. The blessings of his teachers and parents were quite instrumental in making him fly as a captain in Air India since 2011. He has gained expertise in flying the Airbus A320, A321, A319 and a variety of other aircraft from single engine to multi-engine, having a total aerial experience of hundreds of hours. Captain has also received commercial pilot license from the Federal Aviation Administration and Directorate General of Civil Aviation. It is an honor to have you with us, Captain. Welcome on board, sir.
I request sir to kindly come on the dais, and I also request Professor Sandhya Deshpande, conveyor COEPSL, to felicitate sir. Now I request sir to take a seat so that we can present the progress report of COEPSL. I also request sir. I so request Ms. Amrita Maharaja, Vice Chairperson COEPSL.
Good morning, one and all. Good morning, sir. COEPS, as the name says, is career opportunities for engineering students in public sector. There is nothing in life without an objective. So the COEPSL has an objective. We engineers, we are known as the technical minds of the nation. While the jobs in public sectors are the administrative jobs, how good could it be if the technical minds could also do the administrative job? That is the aim of COEPSL. We basically encourage students to take up jobs in public sectors who are willing to serve the nation. We at COEPS believe in actions more than words. The plan of action that we follow is, in the first year, we encourage and tell students about the preliminary exams that happen in various jobs for public sectors. In the second year, we motivate them and also encourage them to take some mock interviews so that they are confident enough when they face the real situation. The COEPSL was inaugurated on 27 January 2017. There are various activities that have been conducted by COEPSL. COEPS first summer internship, guest lecture by the Captain COEPS second summer internship, industrial visit at Films Division, alumni interaction, mock interview for civil services by IAS officer for real-time project, how to write proposals for real-time Indian Railway projects for COEPS second internship, expert talk by Dr. Anamika Singh, industrial visit celebration for 72 Independence Day, COEPS first STTP at NSC, drone workshop at NSC, workshop for emotional quotient for students, aka stress management. We have had a tremendous journey henceforth, and also we look forward for many such events coming. Thank you.
Thank you, Amrita, for the report. Now I request sir to enlighten us with the career opportunities available in Indian Airways. Sir, please.
everybody. So let's do this. To begin with, I would like to make this more of an interactive session rather than to give you big words and big talks. So if any one of you, during whatever I say, has any question, you can raise your hand and ask me. Whatever question is it? Always remember, there is no question called as a dumb question, okay? So you can ask me whatever you want first. So I guess she told quite a lot about me, how I became a pilot and whatever I did in my life. My father was an inspiration. First of all, let me tell you, I was a useless engineer. Can also become a pilot. I was the one who never had any attendance in any of the lectures, practicals, nothing at all. I was the one who used to sit right behind and शायद मुझे याद है मैं एक lecture practical करके निकल जाता हूँ. So every one of you is a special in their own way. So let us begin this. To become a pilot, there are a few things which you require, okay? One is, you don't have to study much, hence I am a pilot. Second is, you have a lot of glamour in this field. I mean, I did a morning flight today at 5 o'clock. I was in Ahmedabad. I had my tea in Ahmedabad. Now I had my breakfast in Bombay, and after this I am going to Delhi. So my dinner will be in Delhi. So this is the glamour part of the field. To become a pilot, it is very important for you to remember one thing is the first step to become a pilot is to clear your medical. If anyone who's interested can write it down and ask me any question because this will really help. After engineering, becoming a pilot is not a dream anymore. You can become a pilot, and trust me, the package which you get after doing your engineering is way more than any other engineering company can provide you. पैसे का मुझे बहुत शौक था बचपन से, तो फादर के पॉकेट से कभी चुरा लेता था, कभी ये कर लेता था. So I thought I want to earn good money, so क्या करना चाहिए? So I became a pilot. So once you start flying, the initial package that you get, being a pilot, is 3 lakhs a month. 3 lakhs a month, and I mean it. And once you are experienced, it can go up to 8 to 9 lakhs a month, which maybe I am somewhere around that, which is not quite possible when you join an engineering company or whatever. So I don't know how many of you must have thought about it, but if you think, anything is possible. So the second thing is, how long does it take to become a pilot? 6 months. Only and only 6 months. मेरी पूरी जिंदगी चली गई न्यूट्रॉन और प्रोटॉन समझने में, और मैं 6 months में पायलट बन गया. So that was very easy, right? So it takes 6 months and 250 hours of flying. That's all. And a good medical condition, because the first step you need to do to become a pilot is to clear your medicals. You have to go through your class 1 medicals, and your class 1 medicals happen at the Air Force stations which are in Bombay, Bangalore, Delhi, and at a number of places around in India. So your medical, and then you have to either go abroad or you have to be in India. You finish up your 250 hours, that will take you around 6 months. For few people it takes 6 months, for few people it takes 1 year. But then once you get through it, there is no competition. There will be airlines, Air India, like how I am working for a government airline. There are a number of airlines, Indigo, SpiceJet, everyone is waiting for you. And as I told you, the package which you will get is astonishing. The other bit is the plus points of becoming a pilot after engineering is that you will always get the preference, like how I got when I went for my interview. In my final year of engineering, I went for an interview L&T ke saath. I don't know what he asked me, some stupid question, I failed. They didn't select me. They said, you're again useless, we are not going to hire you. So I said, okay, no problem. Then I went for flying to US after a number of failures in my life. So to become a pilot, all you need is determination. It's very easy. You will become a class 1 officer. You will have good salary. You will have uniform jobs. You can flaunt your uniform everywhere you want. Even for girls, I mean, who likes to throw makeup, shake up, so it's quite good. You will have a wonderful life. That is, I am sharing my experience with you. I am not sure even one out of you think if takes this seriously and becomes a pilot, it will be a great gesture for me. First thing is that. Second is that आप लोग यार ज़्यादा सीरियसली पढ़ाई मत करना, बस मैं ये कहूँगा. Enjoy your life यार. Ma'am, I am very sorry, but it's a fact. तो आप कॉलेज में मेरा नाम लेंगे, जितने भी प्रोफेसर हैं ये बैठे हैं, इनसे आप पूछ लें, मैंने कभी पढ़ाई नहीं करी. ठीक है? So I just used to study a day before. All I did was bunk my classes, enjoy my life. So the basic principle of becoming successful in life is to enjoy yourself first. Do what you are good at. I was good at doing nothing, so I did nothing in my engineering days. So you should do what you are good at. I was very good at doing nothing and just sleeping all day. I did that quite well. So first is that you have to enjoy yourself, relax, stress free. And then second thing is, हाँ ऐसे भी नहीं है बिल्कुल नहीं पढ़ना, बिल्कुल थोड़ा तो बुक खोल लेनी चाहिए एग्जाम से पहले, so that कुछ तो तुक्का लग जाए. तो एक फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं क्या किया करता था कि एक क्वेश्चन मैं याद कर लेता था, पढ़ लेता था, वो एग्जाम में आ जाता था. सेकंड क्वेश्चन जब नहीं आता था तो मैं पहले क्वेश्चन के आंसर को उल्टा लिखना शुरू कर देता. एंड यू वोंट बिलीव, प्रोफेसर मुझे 1-2 मार्क्स उसके भी दे देते थे. तो ऐसे आई ओनली हैड आंसर्स फॉर हाफ ऑफ द क्वेश्चन पेपर, बाकियों को मैं उल्टा लिखता रहता था. सो दीज आर द ट्रिक्स व्हिच आई यूज्ड टू डू एंड आई एम स्टिल हियर. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, दीज आर योर डेज व्हेन यू हैव टू एंजॉय योरसेल्फ. You have to just relax, calm, but yes, the decision which I took when I was sitting there, and that is the reason I am here now. So this is one decision which you guys have to take, whether you become a doctor, engineer, a pilot, class 1 officer. The decision has to be taken right now when you are sitting right there. How to pursue that is your choice. You can play all day, study for 2 hours, no problem. You can play all week, enjoy yourself, have hundreds of girlfriends, enjoy your life, but then study for a day sounds good. But remember one thing, the decision is to be taken now. Because there is a huge competition right now which I see. It's not easy. I have seen my engineering friends from this college itself who have created a distance with me and the people who are doing good in life. So there is always a distance which is created if you don't do good in life, you know. So it's not that easy. निमाड़े सर, if you all know, I don't know, निमाड़े सर पूरे कॉलेज को समझाते परेशान हो गए कि विजय की बातों में मत आओ, विजय मेरी बातों में मत आओ, क्योंकि ये लड़का लास्ट में 2 घंटे पढ़ के पास हो जाएगा और बाकी सब फेल हो जाएंगे. और वही होता था, मैं पास हो जाता था, पूरी क्लास फेल हो जाती थी. So always remember, you have to take care of yourself first, no matter where you are. No matter where you are, even if you go for an interview, I have cleared rounds of all the airlines, Saudi, Emirates, Air India, everywhere. But whatever I have become right now is only because of the decision which I took when I was right there. So nothing to stress about, but decide in your life that what you want to go. Public sectors, there are a number of public sector companies, like for let's say Air India. So as a pilot, useless engineer and a somewhat good pilot, I get a good package. Just to give you perks of becoming a captain is you get a good pay scale. Your salary starts with 3 lakhs a month, and your salary goes up to 8, 9, 10, 11 lakhs a month. One. Second, your medical is free throughout your life. For you, your family members, for your loved ones, all medical free. So that is one thing. The other perks of being a captain is your air travel is free. No matter where you want to travel in the world, you can just pack your bag, get lost, and you will be taken good care of. Third, you have a uniform job. So for guys who are interested in flirting and all, you have a very good scope if you become a captain. So one is that. And the fourth thing is that you have a respectable job wherein you have the responsibility of so many lives in your hand that you yourself will feel so special wearing that uniform, and you yourself one day when you wake up in the morning you'll be like, oh God, I have something in my hand to look forward to. So one thing is that. So never feel that after engineering a pilot कैसे बन जाऊँ. मैं बना हुआ, I am a live example, and I am earning a package of more than 1.5 CR per annum. Maybe more than all of the friends who I have ever met in my life, or maybe from engineering or whoever. So think about it. It's a very genuine and a very, very good field. Aviation. For example, aviation, Bombay Airport has no parking slots now. There are going to be 2 million jobs in aviation. इंजीनियरिंग बोरिंग हो जाती है मेरे जैसे लोगों के लिए. आई वुड हैव नेवर कम इनटू इंजीनियरिंग. मेरे फादर ने मुझे लात मार के उसमें लगा दिया, अदरवाइज मैं तो कभी नहीं आता. बट एनी विच वेज, इफ यू हैव कम इनटू इंजीनियरिंग, aviation is quite a fancy job. So there are 2 million jobs which are waiting for you. And it's not just in India. If you go in Emirates is offering me $27,000 a month. If you go abroad, Dubai, Singapore, US, London, Paris, Frankfurt, anywhere in the world, you have all the jobs and they will be all set for you. The competition, like how you have in engineering, it is not there in aviation. So the few steps to become a captain is, first is your medical, second is you have to do 6 months of flying, whether from India or abroad. That is only 250 hours. The life of a pilot is not difficult. It is quite easy. You only have to fly in a month around 70 hours, 70. That's all. And rest all the hours you can keep sleeping, eat, drink, whatever you want to do in your life. So engineering ki tarah, it's not a 10 to 5 job. You will have off 3 days, 4 days, and you fly for a day and you're good. Your entire week is taken care. You get paid hourly for 1 hour of flight that you do. Just a fact to share with you, we get paid when the engines of the aircraft starts. That is where our salary starts. So for 1 hour, we get paid $10,000. So when the engine of the aircraft starts, that is when I start getting paid. Not when I get ready out of my house and they start paying me. So sometimes we delay the flight just to earn some money. Any which ways, yeah. So, yeah. So these are the few benefits. The drawbacks of aviation is that it needs quite a good investment in the beginning. To become a pilot, you have to spend quite a good amount of money. But you have different scholarship, you have different people in the market, in the industry who are ready to help you become a captain. So the minimum amount you need to become a pilot is around 35 to 40 lakhs. And that's in a span of 6 months. That is the only hurdle, otherwise I would see all captains here. I never had money. My father, though, he had money, but I never had money. And he never gave me any money. So somehow I managed, I beg, borrow, steal, or whatever you can call it. I somehow managed to become a captain. So this is all about aviation and the jobs that are in the market. It's a very nice field. Do not close your mind right now, just that I'm an engineer, so I can only go in TCS, Infosys. No, you cannot. You go in TCS, you'll get 1 lakh a month, 1.5, whatever a month. You go into aviation, you'll get 3 lakhs a month, buddy. You have money, you have everything in life. So don't close your mind right now. You are into engineering, I agree. Even I was an engineer, I was right there where you're sitting. But do not close your mind. Your mind should be open to do whatever you want to do in life. I'm just giving you a perspective of aviation. There are many other things which you can do as well. Public sector jobs, there is a lot of, what should I call it? I am sure you all must be aware of reservations. So when you go out of Kjsieit Somaya, it's all lovey-dovey right now, but when you go out of Kjsieit Somaya, you will like to work for a government company or a public sector, like how you had this organization of yours who is looking into public sector jobs. So when you go abroad, out of the market, in the market, to go for a public sector job, out of 10 vacancies, they would the vacancies would be divided into different categories as per our government rules. So not everybody would have the entire share of the vacancies. You will hardly have any number in your hand, in your category, whether it be any category it is. I would not like to generalize it. But any category, you will have very few seats. The competition is very tough. When I was there was nothing. L&T मुझे भी लेने को तैयार हो गया था. So there was no competition. But the competition now is quite tough. Remember, the friends which are sitting right next to you might be your good buddies right now. But when one person starts earning 3 lakhs and the other person earns 30,000, your friendship will not be there. Your friendship will not be